With the holy month of Ramadan drawing close, the Seminary of Karbala has held the third session of a conference series titled as Knowledge, Determination, and Action, with the aim of preparing the clergy for preaching during the upcoming Ramadan month. In this conference, prominent preachers and religious figures delivered lectures and discussed topics concerning successful preaching.
In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful, God blessings and benedictions be upon Muhammad and his pure family. Lord in Holy Quran has stated, "Say Allah will see your works, and so will His Messenger and the believers. True are the words of God." A religious preacher is required to have these important characteristics, first of which is to have extensive knowledge in his field, second, to have high moral standards, and third, to be a true missionary, meaning by that to represent and to embody the first two characteristics in his actions and words. These conferences are held by the Karbala Seminary, that is the school of Ahmad bin Fahad Ali, may his soul rest in peace. This is the 13th year of this conference. This year's conference title is Knowledge and Determination and Action. At the end, Lord's blessings be upon his servant Muhammad and the family of Muhammad.
I seek refuge to Allah from Satan the accursed. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. All praise is due to Allah. The Lord's blessings be upon Muhammad and the family of Muhammad, peace be upon them all. Lord Almighty has said in the Holy Book, the believers should not go forth altogether, rather a party from each section should go forth to become well-versed in their religion, and when they return to their people warn them in order that they may beware. The Karbala Seminary, the school of Allama bin Fahad Ali, is responsible for these conferences that are held twice in the year, once before the Muharram month and then before the holy month of Ramadan. For 13th continuous years, these conferences are being held annually. The aim of holding these conferences is to prepare the missionaries for the upcoming months of Ramadan and Sha'aban. We ask the Lord Almighty to help us all in continuing to hold these blissful conferences.
In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. The Lord's blessings and benedictions be upon Muhammad and the family of Muhammad. With the given importance of preaching, the Seminary of Karbala has held this meeting conference. This meeting helps the religious preachers in better setting their goals, objectives, and aims. As Imam Ali, peace be upon him, has said, associating men's mind is through consulting them. So these meetings are consolidative meetings where different viewpoints and ideas are exchanged. I ask the Lord Almighty to help all the preachers around the world and to protect them.
In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. Allah Almighty has in His book, "Call to the path of your Lord with wisdom and fine admonition. Dispute with them in the best manner." One of most effective ways of calling people to Lord is to hold in these blissful conferences. The assemblies, "A Way to Rescue," is the title of a book which has been written by the late Imam Muhammad al-Shirazi, may his soul rest in peace, more than 20 years ago. So holding these conferences are the best way to exchange different viewpoints and to come up with the best and most effective solutions to problems. These two blissful months, the month of Sha'aban and Ramadan, are drawing close to us. The responsibilities of the clergy in these 2 months are great. Holding such conferences is aimed to help spiritual leaders in reaching their goals and aims. These conferences are a must thing. They should be held periodically and more often. I ask the Lord Almighty to help us all, and the Lord's blessings be upon you all.
وأختم بها المجلس.